Guys, I have an attachment. I have a really strong one, actually. Here's the story. You guys will have to excuse my hair. I just didn't really feel like doing it today, honestly. It was only a few months ago that the very first thing happened. It was just right after we got done investigating the Grudge House. We get up that very morning. I am headed to the bathroom and the door slams right in front of me, in between another guy I was traveling with, and he saw me, I saw him, none of us touched that door, it slammed shut by itself. But it was like a gust of wind shut it. It was in the middle of the house, so it made no sense. There was no wind, no anything like that. So I should have taken that as a sign, but I didn't. Flash forward a month from then, I start noticing sounds while I'm sitting here editing videos, and I start hearing doors open by themselves. I'll sit here in my room and literally I would hear the garage door open by itself, and that never happens. That doesn't ever happen. Flash forward to a month from then, I start noticing a bunch of micro occurrences. Little things happening here and there, some little sounds, some scratches. I would think it was an animal or something because we live in Oklahoma. They're everywhere, dude. But my thing was, I was always dismissing it. I was always finding an excuse for it. Oh, the wind blew that door open. Oh, I forgot to close that. I forgot to shut that drawer. I started noticing things happening around the house that never really usually happen, but I would just dismiss it. A few weeks after that, a young lady that I work with actually stops me and says that she saw an attachment to me. She said the reason that she stopped me was because she's seen things as a little girl and ever since she's grown up, and she said she needed to tell me that I had a very dark and powerful attachment to me. She said that this thing looked like a black ball of energy just attached to my back. What do you guys think? If you guys see anything right now before I get rid of this thing, let me know in the comments. You have to excuse my shirt. I like EXO merch. I'm sorry. It doesn't look good for what's going on, and I didn't even think about it, but whatever. Normally I'm pretty careful about this sort of thing. I always ask spirits to not come home with me, and I always do what I can. I have sage. I do what I can. I do what I know. I will admit though, there is some places that I honestly don't remember me doing that, so I could have messed up. But as of late, I would say 2 nights ago was the worst, and then it started getting bad. Last night was absolutely horrifying, and I'll get to that here in a sec. But 2 nights ago, I started hearing things coming out of my closet. I'd hear little scratches, and I see this black thing standing in the corner, and I freak out, dude. I'm getting under the covers, and I'm literally hiding like a kid from whatever the heck was in here. As I turn my shoulder and I put my covers over here, I put my phone just right here, and I was just about to doze off, right? Just in that moment, I start feeling on my shoulder. It freaked me out. What I was thinking originally is this thing doesn't know that I'm awake, so maybe I can capture it. Reach for my phone, it's still hitting me. I unlock it. The second I unlocked it, stopped. When that happened, I whipped the covers open, looked around, nothing. There was not a single thing, not a single person. Not even a black figure either. Eventually I was able to go to sleep, but it was like 3 in the morning. Every time I would almost doze off, I'd hear a knock. And then I tried leaving a camera up, and then nothing happens, and that's how I was able to go to sleep, because I just left my GoPro running, and I think it doesn't want to be caught or something like that, and it's really, really irritating because it's insanely strong, it's insanely powerful, and it's very, very smart. It's insanely smart. What I fear is what if it is from Masajiro Yuru's mansion? I don't know, but it's really eerie that I heard that door slam, and ever since then I've been having little things, but they were really small until lately. And then last night. The only bad part about last night was just anytime that I would try to doze off just even a little bit, anytime that I would just doze off just a little bit, I would hear a knock on the wall, as if it knew what my body was doing, and that's extra creepy. That's honestly just the horrifying part, it just hasn't been letting me sleep. That's my story. I'm gonna try to get rid of this thing, and we'll see what happens, but yeah.